Hi, my name is Eficio.
I'm Danielle and we're Boots for Two.
Yes, and we're doing this group of lessons for beginners, for people that have absolutely no experience doing country swing. We're going to take you from having two left feet to being able to go out there and have some fun. So the first thing is the basic step. For the basic stand, for positioning, I'm going to put my right hand behind her back.
Now I'm going to put my left hand right here on his shoulder.
Now let's turn around so you can see our hand position. My palm is facing up, which you will see how it will allow me to do some of the turns easier.
My hand is facing on his. My fingers are just kind of peeking out a little bit right here. Just gently holding on to him. We don't want to hold on too tight. Our shoulders are just loose, loosey-goosey, so that way we're not hurting ourselves. Feet.
Our feet are shoulders apart. They are staggered.
So now that we're standing together, now we're going to learn how to dance together.
The basic step consists of 2 steps to the left and 1 step to the right, with a little catch up in between. So let me show you what that looks like. We're gonna do it slowly. Left, catch up, longer right, catch up.
For women, it's going to be 2 to the right and 1 back to the left.
Excellent. So I do want to let you know there is 2 ways to go about this. You can either do it slowly to the beat of the song, and it would probably be around this beat. We'll be showing you later how that looks like. Or you can do it double time, which is what you would see a lot in bars, which is a lot faster, and it's more like a little hoppy feel to it. It looks kind of like this. We'll do it with music later. And it's kind of hard to see, but we are doing those, we're doing the little hops in there as well. So even though it might be a little bit harder to get started, if you're having difficulties with doing that faster, don't even worry. You can do great dancing and have a great time just by doing it slow to begin with and slowly build up your confidence. Now, another thing that we need to talk about is, of course, if you're doing social dances, you need to look at your surroundings.
Always view it.
What I want you to practice at home is trying to get to move in different directions. We're going to show you a little example of what that looks like.
And the reason we're doing this is because sometimes people will be going by you, they're going faster, or they're maybe doing some moves that you need to get out of the way real quick. So we want to kind of have these under your portfolio of dancing skills so you can kind of just get out of the way.
Yes. So we're going to do the slow one for now, but basically it kind of looks like this. Then going forward from the man's perspective, you basically do the same thing. You're gently pushing with your hand to guide her. That's what you're going to do. So you go left, left, right. Okay. Now going back, same idea. Now with your right hand, you're going to be pulling in gently. And we'll go left, left, right. Okay. And if you're doing it faster, it'll look something like this. And then going back. And going back, I guess we can just go from here. Okay? Now, the hardest thing after you learn your basic step is that once you incorporate spins and other things that are fun, a lot of people have difficulties getting back to that basic step. So we're going to break it down as simple as we can so you can practice it at home. And once you got that down, trust me, it's going to go a lot easier from there, and you'll have a great time. So We're gonna show a very basic spin. It basically consists of, from our basic position, I'm gonna lift up my left hand and I'm gonna turn her clockwise.
I'm gonna let go with my left, go underneath him. I'm gonna put my hand here, or you can have it here, wherever you like, ladies.
And then I gently push in so that we go back to the closed position, or the basic position.
I just want to mention that's why right now we're going to tell you why those arms being so important to keep it nice and loose. If you're nice and tight and he's wanting to do that spin with you, it's going to hurt if he just lifts you up real quick. So you just want to, again, have those nice and loose so you can be free to just quickly and easily move.
Very good. So going from our slow basic step to go left, left, right. When I go back to this position, that's when I initiate the turns. So from here, we'll go out, we'll come in, and we start again, left, left, right. And we'll show what that looks with music in a second.
The other thing to note is if, let's say you get too crazy that you come out and you don't get quite where you want to be and you struggle getting back in, you can take a moment to breathe, take a second to get yourself back together with your partner, and then you can get back into that basic step if you need to.
Correct.
It's not do or die if you don't go straight back into it.
We'll do it slowly. Now double time. Perfect. You're gonna love it. All right. In this video, we're gonna be doing 3 basic spins so that you have a little bit more on your portfolio. We'll keep it basic. We're gonna do a combination. However, they can be done in any way. They don't have to be done in this particular way. It's just an example to show you. Now, back to our basic position. Okay? We'll be starting left, left, right. When we get to this point, we can initiate our spin. She's gonna turn clockwise.
Let go and turn.
Okay, from this position, I'm gonna move so you can see clearly. From this position, I'm gonna now turn her counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. Now,
one thing you'll notice, my foot keeps facing directly towards him. It's like an arrow, straight towards him every time I get out of those turns.
now this is the most complicated part of this move. It is, I'm gonna put my left hand on my back as I step forward with my right foot. Okay? So I put my hand here.
I'm gonna start stepping around him.
Right? And then I let go of this hand and I catch it on the other side with the same hand.
My hand on him slightly, just go around him, kind of have a guiding, and then catch his hand.
Catch the hand, and then from here, once again, I cannot emphasize this enough, be gentle, guys. Pull her in gently, and we go back to our basic step. Right. Right. Okay. Notice we're doing it with a double time. However, you can do the same step with a slow basic step. Alright, so now we're gonna do the cuddle move.
Cuddle move!
It's her favorite. I love this move because it has a lot of variations that are possible. You can play around with it, and we're gonna show you 3 different variations on this video. So let's get started.
Let's do it.
Okay. So basically, to get into the cuddle move, we're gonna be in our basic position. We'll do our left, left, right. When we return, we can let go of my hands. I let go of her back, and then just slide. From here, I spin her counterclockwise.
I'm stepping over with my right foot to turn. And pivoting.
and pivot.
Now I'm right next to him, right on the neck.
Now that we are in this position, as I mentioned, there's 3 things we're gonna do. We're gonna do it as a combo, however, they are moves that they can be interchanged and you can do it in whatever order you like. The first one is the lean. The most important thing about the lean is I need to have a wide base. So I'm gonna bring my left foot out so that when I bring her to my weight, I have a strong support for her. Extremely important.
So don't fall.
Yes, so don't fall. Then we return. From the woman's perspective.
Okay, so he's going to do the positioning. He's going to step out. While he's doing that, I'm going to slide my foot up my leg. And then keeping my left foot down on the ground. I add a little bit of flair to these moves. So once I've come up and done my little slide up, I look around me first and I do a little kick out. And then back in and up.
Mm-hmm. The second move that we'll be covering is let go of my left hand and spin her around my right hand. So I just pull my right hand in and I'm gonna, by gently moving my right hand around back, she's gonna spin back
in. Back in.
So we end up in the same position.
We're cuddling again. And then,
would you like?
Now that we're back,
you can step forward, just walking around.
Girl steps back.
Just walking around.
You got it.
You can walk around.
We're walking, we're walking.
And to break it, what we do is that with my left hand,
bring it up.
I spin her counterclockwise. We are in this position. From here, I gently pull, and we are back to the basic. Okay, let's try that with some music. We'll do it slowly. Now double time. I don't need to go after for that. Alright guys, now the girl's favorite. We're gonna be doing a dip. And the most important thing to do with a dip, it is safety. Cannot emphasize that enough. The 2 things to beware when it comes to safety is 1, having a stable stance so that you don't fall off or she slips off your arms. And the other thing that's perhaps even more important is watching your surroundings. Do not dip a girl if you do not look around to make sure that it is safe to do so. We're gonna show you how to do that.
Ladies, because I've been guilty of this, when a guy is gonna dip you, do not throw yourself back. I used to do it when I first started dancing. Guys, they're not prepared for it. And again, there's that part of that safety piece. I don't know what's going on behind me. He may miss it. So do not throw yourself back. Let him guide you.
That's right.
All right. Let him take the lead.
Oh. Slow. Now here's the dip. Left, left, right. I let go of my right hand and I turn her counterclockwise. She
keep turning.
She keeps turning. Now from here, notice my left hand, I'm gonna put it on my neck. This gives her extra stability and comfort. My right hand, I'm put it on her back.
This keeps me nice and safe. You know, just right here in that neck, around his neck, like I'm strangling him, which, you know, sometimes I want to do, but not right now.
And the last thing with the dip is look before you dip. Have your left hand ready to stop her in case somebody quickly comes around the corner, which happens very frequently. And we put our wide stand with my left foot. If you put your left foot here, you're both gonna fall to the ground. So keep stability by really bringing out that left foot and dip away.
Down. Now ladies, you don't have to bring your leg up if you don't want to. You can keep it down on the floor, nice and simple. If you want, bring it up. Totally up to you.
Now we're gonna do it a little faster. Alright, so here's another fun little move that you'll see a lot of country bars. And it can be a little intimidating at first, but we're going to break it down to the point that...
Break it down.
You break it down.
Okay, too much.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Let's get started. So, let go of my right hand.
Letting go again.
I grab her. Now from here, I'm going to step forward with my left foot. At the same time, I'm going to extend my arms.
And I'm going to step forward with my left foot too.
Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, we're going to return. And we're going to do the same thing now with the right foot on the other side. And return.
Back.
From here, I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to bring it behind my neck. At the same time, we're both stepping forward. I'm bringing my right hand on the back of her neck as well. And I let go of both hands and quickly trace and grab.
Sit.
And safe. Now, there's one more move from here. Going from here to the basic step can be tricky because of this hand is in the way. So we're going to do a little variation on that. What we're going to do is that we're going to turn her counterclockwise as such. And note, I will put my right hand behind my neck and I'm going to let go of that hand.
I'm going to slide it down his arm, catch,
And
back.
we go back to the closed position. Now we're going to do it from the other side, so hopefully you get a clear vision of what that looks like.
Out. And do the turn around, slide down, back in.
Let's do it with some music.
Alright guys, go dance!
Go do it!
Oh, this is Lola, by the way. Say hi, Lola! She's always in the videos. She's the star.
So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the videos. I hope they're very useful to you. If you do see some great value, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get it right away. Also, we post videos on Instagram all the time about us dancing and other couples that we know. So if you'd like to get some inspiration, follow us at bootsfortwo on Instagram. We like to travel to and we'd love to meet you. So please say hi. And subscribe.
And subscribe. And that's all for today, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.